Sup guys, it's your boy Austin's Moist, aka a Young Moist. We back here with another video on how to build. So this video is mainly gonna be about decorations, as you can tell. Um, so as you can tell over there is where we did our last episode. So I'm just gonna go ahead and literally just do the next part right here. Um, So decorations, obviously most of you probably know to use decorations, in your builds, right? It really helps out. It just overall makes it makes the build super moist, which is what you want, right? You want super me? Can I speak today? Super moist builds. Sir, yeah, you wanna go, bro? You wanna go? That's right. Step back. Get off my land. Oh, he's coming back. I'm scared. I'm gonna go over here. You stay over there. Uh, anyway, so we're gonna go ahead and just kind of get into it here. Now, obviously, we're not gonna really use any blocks. I don't think there's any decorations in here, but there's actually a couple different decorations. So obviously, you got the decoration category. But you also have redstone, because you got buttons, fences. When I talk about decorations, that's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about overall everything in the game for decorations, meaning also like we can just take a look here. And misc too, maybe. Miscellaneous. Maybe not. Maybe with newer stuff. I don't really know too much about. See, like this stuff I don't really know about. I barely know about shokels. I don't know. I don't know how to pronounce that. I'm stupid. It's alright. It's alright though. Just a little bit of stupid every day. Just keeps you alive. So I guess there's really not too much in here to build with. Um, yeah, that kind of sucks. I mean, you can build with lava and water, and what I mean by that is like I'll show you. Let's get into it here. So like say if you get some glass, right? You're like, oh, let's build with some glass. You'll see me do this quite a bit too. So like, you place the lava down there, and then you place the glass, like so. For like your, I'm trying to find a good spot for my mic, so it's not too loud, it's not too quiet. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, dog? Just need to farm some of this grass here. It's just so grassy. You need to trim the edges, trim that bush. So yeah, you'll see me do this in some builds. Obviously, if you do a cool design with it, you can make it look really really cool. Hi, my name is Fred. Yeah, Fred. Get the hell out of my face, Fred. Nobody wants you here, Fred. You and your little tail. That's what I thought, son. Anyway, so back to the redstone area. You don't really have too much that you can use in here. Like I said, buttons. I really like buttons. And they actually have more in here than just the regular oak. You also have the stone, so I like the stone too. So what I like to do, like this is kind of like one of my go-tos right here, is the wood, right? So like I got all the different types of wood here. If you just put it like the button on top, right? It makes like a cool, unique, you know, just a little bit of a what do you call it? Standing out. Makes the build stand out just a little bit more. So like say if you're I don't know doing something with like a pillar, right? With wood, and say you got like something like this. Let's say you're building like a pillar, good strong pillar for your house or something, and then like every notch you do some stuff like this or something, right? Kind of make it look like the pillars come out a little bit. Um, I mean, I guess that's not a good example. Let's just do the one. So say if you just do like this, right? So like, you know, you got it coming out, you could always throw the buttons on the side. Say if you're doing like an old medieval style house or something, you throw the buttons on the side. Obviously, you can use all the wood now. They give you a bunch of different wood types to use. Dark wood I'd probably go to, just because dark wood really makes me moist in the pantyhose. Um, Ooh, see, like if you wanted to do like a nice good theme of birch, or not birch, but just light wood, you can use the birch buttons. That looks pretty cool. Yeah, so like I'm definitely gonna have to use these buttons in the future, maybe for a different series, because for my other series, it's not really a series. It's just like builds that I do that are gonna be big projects in this Snapcraft. Um, it's not updated to this, you know, 1.13 yet, or 1.14, whatever's out. Um, so yeah. Then also for redstone, we also have the redstone lamp, right? So, of course, everybody knows about it. I like to use them just because, you know, uh, you don't really get the torch feel. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, dog? You feel me? You feel me? No, please don't feel me. Step back, son. Let's see. I mean, there's really not much else you can use. I mean, these are gates. You don't really want to use. I mean, I guess you can use the gates. I mean, if you're doing like a nice build and you open them up, yeah, you could definitely use them. Make it look like you got, only if you could put torches, you know, on those. That'd be dope. Because then you can do a bunch of different things with these. I never really used them for builds, but I definitely think I'm going to in the future. Definitely might be my new thing, because you obviously know you can use fences, right? And then you can actually put torches on fences, so it kind of varies out. It just looks cooler with the gate, because it has the two, and you can't put two fences on one block, so I don't know. Also kind of looks like it's supporting, so like I don't know, you could do, maybe if like you do an upside down stair on it or something, not an upside down but like an upright stair, you can make it, yeah, make it look cool. You got pressure plates too. I never really used pressure plates, to be honest. uh Never really. I mean, like if I'm doing like a door, yeah, sure. Like if I want to go in out of the door really well, but I don't really um use them for like builds too much. Oh yeah, you like getting me wet, son, son. You also have trapdoors now. Now they have all the trapdoors, but before you just had the one. So they have all those now. Those are pretty good to use, like say if you're using glowstone, right? Say this is glowstone and you want to cover up the glowstone but still get the light. You can just, put that on there. Or if you're building, say a house, and you want to have little, your little what do you call those? Where are they at here? Yeah, your little flower pot, right? Say you're gonna have a little flower pot outside your window of your house. You can, you know, put the trapdoors on the side. Makes it pretty moist. And on the bottom too. I think you can do one on the bottom. Yeah, let's check it out. Yeah, there you go. So like if you're doing obviously a big build, cover all sides, and then obviously put a nice little flower in there. Get a little rose over here. Oh, that's right. I'm in creative. Duh. And last but not least, you have the good old level. Yeah, you got the level, bro. The levers. Sorry about that. I do that a lot, just to let you guys know. Like I'll just say some random ass shit. So just get used to it, cause I'm used to it. So yeah, you got the levers here. Now in this texture pack, of course, they don't look. Oh, that's okay. They don't look the best. In vanilla, they definitely get the good look in. They actually function right. So they're definitely good to build with, just not in this texture pack. Now, hopefully that changes, because I knew they used to, but like this updated 1.13 version of this texture pack doesn't, so that kind of sucks. But so now going on to the regular decorations, since there's really not any other decorations anywhere here. I mean, yeah, you do have the what? You do have the where's it at here? You got turtle in here now, really? Moist. I want to get a turtle. Where's the turtle at? Can I get the turtle? Where's it at here? Maybe it's in here. Yeah, you got the stand, armor stand, so you can also use that, just around the house. Obviously, most of you probably already know that. But for these type of decorations, so let's get some blocks here. Let's just go with spruce. Let's do it. So like if you're, building, a good one that I like to build with is leaves. Leaves are actually pretty cool to build with, obviously probably not with wood, but like if you're doing, let's get a better block. Let's get an overall block that goes with everything. Stone brick. Remember, told you, stone brick goes with everything. So like, obviously leaves go good with stone bricks. So I don't know. It's just like you can hide the leaves in, or you can actually make a pattern. Be like doot 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 doot. And like you can make a pattern and then like make something cool. I don't really know. This is just kind of something. And then if you just keep going in depth into the build, you can definitely use some leaves. They also look good for like house builds too. Jesus. I need to just turn rain off and turn night off. I should do that. I think I'm gonna do that for next episode. So yeah. But you'll see me use these in quite a bit of builds. I even use these sometimes, say if you're using glass, right? Like, cause you can just use glass without looking out of it, right? So like if you're using glass for like a build, and if you put leaves behind it, it kind of gives it, cause like if you just had regular stone behind it, you'd be like, I can see that, but like if you got this behind it, you can't really see the stone behind that. I mean, you kind of can, but like you got to really be in there. You got to get deep, just the tip to see it. Let's see here. Yeah, so I think that's, I mean, overall, like I'm gonna do a little build here, and I can probably use a little bit of everything. So back into the decorations. There's honestly not too much. Like a sea pickle now. What is a sea pickle? Don't even know. I mean, obviously you can use bone meal to make all your plants show up if you want. Like if you're doing something with like a grass build. Or you can just go farm them in the in the wild. You can use inrods. Inrods are pretty cool to use, just because they give light, and you can do cool stuff with them. So like, say if you got, I don't know, something going on, where you're doing like bars, right? I guess you can't really, you only can do the two. So yeah, say if you got like a window that you're doing bars, I'm doing bars on the window. So yeah, like you could do nice little bars. That's even like a nice little window. But like if you're doing like a jail theme or something, you could use these as bars. I haven't really used these any, to be honest. I did have some good plans with them, and then yet they weren't in the Snapcraft server, so I couldn't use it. But definitely, hopefully, can use it in the future. Let's see here. Farmland. What is going on? What? They got farmland now? Okay. Alright. Of course, I already went over the whatchamacallit, fences here. So like say if I get stair, right? Now let's do this stair. You know, you can make something out of nothing. What the hell is that? So like if you do some, you can use fences for like say if you got not a railroad, a walkway, like you're doing like a city or something and you're doing walkways, and you know you got the lamp posts coming out of the ground, you can do lamp posts like that too. So you know you can either do the wooden one. These are also good for like chandeliers. I use these for chandeliers. But yeah, let's see here. You know, so say if you're doing these for like your, you know, this is just a simple one. I kind of suck at these, right? And then if you put like, you can even put the trap doors on there, right? Like we said. Now they even have different ones. So like this dark oak one. Dark oak, yeah, dark oak. Looks pretty moist. Let's get that side going too. But yeah, see, I mean, you can even do stuff like that. Or you can continue to build with them. Like maybe do, I don't know. There's just a bunch of things you can do with them. You just, the best way to, this is an important note throughout the series right here. The best way to do anything when you build is just to, first of all, get your blocks, right? You want to get your blocks. Once you get your blocks, just, you know, kind of like, okay, map out. You want to map out, you know, your building first, which we'll talk about more. We'll talk about more like in a couple episodes or so when I actually start getting into builds and stuff. Because right now I'm just kind of showing you the essentials that you need before you start building that will make it easier to, you know, start to build. You know, it'd be like, where do I start? Well, this is a start. You know, you need your blocks, you need your, you know, decorations that you want to use, and from there you're set. You know. So enough of that. Let's see here. You also have another brick, which is pretty cool. Lily pads. Now, if you're doing like a pool or a river or something, you can get some lily pads, or just like a pond. Those are pretty good. That's really all those are used for. Vines. We all probably know vines. We honestly, you guys probably already know most of this, but this is for mostly people that don't know it or want to learn more, or just want to figure out how to start, you know. So if you already know this, awesome. You know, hopefully you're out there doing some moist builds. Let me know if you are. Or you can come play with me on Snapcraft. We can do some moist builds or something. So, vines, you can use these for multiple purposes. Obviously, you can use them as ladders if you want. Or you can use them to hang off like a side of your house to make it more looking like it's old, moldy. You know, you can, if you have an imagination, these could look like mold, you know. Because there's houses out there in real life that, you know, have mold, like vines like this on the side of them. So, or you can use this in a mine shaft if you want. If you're creating a mine shaft, it's pretty dope for a mine shaft. I'm actually doing that right now, just a little bit. I'm not gonna say any more, but just a little bit. I don't really know. Okay, those look like they're infested. That's cool. Dope. You also have the actual iron bars, right? Obviously, you know, I was talking about the like a prison earlier. You can obviously use iron bars. That's probably what most people would use, right? I would use regular iron bars too. You know, don't get me wrong, but those also, you know, like if you want to go into, see, that's the thing. Do more in-depth builds on, like, do different style builds. Different style builds is what stands out. If you're just doing regular style builds, which is cool, you know, you can, I'd do them too, you know, but if you do outstanding builds that, you know, stand out, you know, that's definitely going to catch different eyes. So Um, you can also use these for a bunch of different things, you know, have them hang off your, you know, just put them in there just like that. You know, you don't even really need to do too much with them. You can just set them in there like that, like a little decoration. Say if you didn't have, wow, just missing it all. So if you didn't have those in there and you just had that, you know, didn't have this, that would look pretty dope, you know, like if bigger scale, more to it. But now for the last of the items for decorations to use, and it's raining again. Really nice, really nice. For the last decorations here, obviously, like I said, armor stand. You can go ahead and, you know, place that around with some cool different armor, enchanted armor, and make it look dope. Don't forget about just plain old heads, you know, like if you're in a server that allows you to get heads, you know, make sure you use them, you know, they're dope, you know, if you're, you know, just setting them around the house, you know, or whatnot, kind of, you know, spruces the place up a bit, kind of. Along with paintings, you know, paintings definitely spruce the the place up too when you're, you know, building like your house or home or something. You know, you can obviously do each texture pack I think has different ones. So like this is obviously my texture pack. The vanilla is different, right? But you got different size ones maybe. Oh, I'm just gonna get the okay. I'm just gonna get the same one over and over again. Let's try that again. There we go. So like obviously you got the big ones with a couple different ones. You got the side ones, and then I think yeah, you have the single ones. But yeah, definitely make sure you use those along with signs too. So like you don't even have to put anything on signs, but signs are definitely good for like farm-based builds. You know, like if you're doing your own like pistons, not piston, but like hopper slash like dispensary farm to where, you know, water comes out, farms it for you, down into hoppers and stuff. Obviously, you can use these for like, you know, water, you know, holds water above them, flows down. I can show you here. So like, let's see here. Do 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 do. Um, where is the haha? So like, you know, you got the water. Obviously, not coming through. You can even use that. You can even use this like as an elevator too. You know, so obviously there's separate videos out there on how to make elevators and water elevators and stuff. So you can check those out. But I think it goes a little bit something like this. If you just, I think it goes a little bit something like this, like this, right? And then you can just, yeah, and then you can just, that's like a easy one, you know. But there's definitely other ones out there that you can use and, you know, make look better. Um, you can also obviously use them for what they're, you know, made for, is signs, you know. You know, let your friend know he's a noob, you know, just be like, yo, dude, you're a noob, you know, and just leave that at his farm. That's what I used to do. Trent knows, my friend Trent. Yeah, he remembers. He knows what I'm talking about. And then you got item frames. Item frames are pretty cool. They're not used so much just because there's not really nothing you can use them for too much. Obviously, like if you got, where is it at here? If you got a chest, right? You can obviously place it on the chest and then place something in it, right? That's obviously when a lot of people do that now. Nothing new there. But if, you know, you did just learn that, you know, go ahead and use that. Now some servers, obviously, people can just come up and take your stuff. Other servers are not. If you're just playing by yourself, you know, it's good to use, you know, if you got your chest room, you know, you can map them out like that. You don't have to do signs. Pretty cool. And then you have these, they have these grass paths now. I'm not sure how you can make them, because I know if you get a shovel, okay, so that's how you make it. You just use a shovel on a grass. So that's pretty cool. That's how you do that. Those are pretty good to use for like when you're making paths again. There's a bunch of different ways you can, use a path. So like if you get some gravel, you get some regular dirt, and then you get some of that, right? So say I'm just gonna do daytime, please. Let it be day. Let it be day. Da-na-na-na-na-na. So here, say this is like, just regular. I'm just showing you. So like if you just do randomness, don't forget about the randomness, and it's raining again. Awesome. We can get that out. And then you can put some regular dirt in, like you can make your own like nice little like gravelly path, I guess. Or you can just use that. That looks pretty nice together too. You can even use probably like andesite now. Yeah, you can even use puzzle. Kind of make like if kind of does it slow you down? I don't think so. Kind of blends in with the grass too, so definitely use that. That should have been over with that one, but hey, you know what? Better late than never. You know what I'm saying, dog? You know what I'm saying, dog? Sodded. Anyway, so you also have the cobby. You got the cobby, bro. The cobby walls. So the cobby walls are the, I think I just love building with them, because you can do multiple things with them. You can set that up there. The cobblestone, not the cobby walls. I know. I'm a dumbass. And then you actually get the levers that work, right? So like this one will probably face it, and kind of looks like it's linked up. Or obviously you can put, you can just do it the way you do it. You can put torches on them too. You got the mossy one too. Do nice, cool designs with them. You'll see me put these in my build a lot. So anything you see here, basically you could build with. There might be. Let me just go over real quick. There's not really too much more. To be honest, I guess you could put anvils in a build. I mean, I never have. Probably won't. These are all new blocks to me, so you could definitely use these. I don't really know how to get these like in survival, but you can definitely, like, as you can tell, I just made a nice circle of death for hell. I wish I could have this for another base that I want to build. This would be dope, son. But yeah, I guess you could use these if you're up to date. I haven't really built too much with them, but they'll, I would use those probably more for like carpet. I really probably wouldn't build. Maybe, you never know. Look probably dope. And obviously you got the flower pots. Those are pretty simple, self-explained. So using the knowledge that I provided here with some of the decorations and stuff like that, I actually did think of something after I already recorded that. Cobweb, you can use cobweb too. It's pretty cool to use, like definitely in like older type build and stuff. But other than that, yeah, so I built something real quick just so you guys can kind of see how decorations could be used, right? So this is just something I came up with real quick. Like this is not even supposed to be like, oh my god, this is like a great build. Like this is just something just to show you guys. So obviously you can have like a little walkway up. Obviously this is kind of big walkway, but just some simple build products. You got dark wood, stone, and then I use some buttons. The decorations, as you can tell, the stone brick or mossy cobblestone wall, along with the redstone lamp, some buttons. I actually did put this in here, the gate, because like I said, I wanted to build with it. Got some heads. Whoops. You can use whatever. Whether heads are kind of hard to get, so you could put the dragon head like up here or something. And then as you go into your build, I just get rid of this rain real quick. Now I just kind of threw this leaves in here. I didn't really I would definitely redo that to make it look way better, but as you can tell, this is Minecraft. Like even though I said I like to build kind of like real life buildings, but obviously you're not going to find leaves obviously you're not going to find leaves in builds in real life, but these type of leaves aren't really going to support anything, right? This stone would crush these leaves in real life if you go by that. I like to do both. I like to build some in real life, and then I like to build this in Minecraft, because this is Minecraft, and we can do other things in here that we can't build in real life. So kind of just something I came up with. Obviously I didn't do anything else with it, but just to give you an idea. And then obviously if you do an in-depth build like this is kind of in-depth, you got multiple layers. You will have to cover the inside, which is something we'll get into down the road. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this second episode of how to build. Now hopefully you guys are now understanding what blocks you can use, and then what you can use as decorations. Next episode we will most likely be getting into a wall build. I'll actually do a wall build with you guys, and we can probably pick one of those styles to pick from, or I'll just kind of maybe pick from whatever. But yeah, if you guys want to watch that, stick around for that, keep an eye out for that. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed, and subscribe if you want, and remember to stay moist, my friends.